My name is Ray Takayasu. My pronouns are they, he.
My name is Zaya. I go by Ziggy or Zaya or Z. My pronouns are he, they. Don't call me bro or dude. Just gross.
Honestly, I don't know too much about syphilis. I know that it's an STI. I know that it's been around for a really long time. I know that sometimes we'll hear about like historical figures who like had syphilis, who were like passed away from syphilis. I know that it's curable. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know. It used to be a really scary thing to me because I was like, I don't want to get this. And then I just kind of like, as like growing older and like realizing information, I was like, it's not something you need to be really scared of. It's just something you need to like get tested regularly, just kind of like figure out if you have it, if you don't have it. And if you do have it, like don't like freak out. It's like a normal part of life.
Do you know how syphilis is diagnosed?
Yeah, you could get like a blood work screening for it, and like you could swab for it as well.
The Hemon Davy is really good for if you go and you're like, hey, I had a partner tell me I had this, I'd like to get a testing. They'll really just like do the testing and then at the end they'll be like, take this.
Yeah, get checked online. They're like, I think there's several, not at every life labs, but at a few life labs, like you can print off your own requisition or bring in your own requisition, like to be tested for whatever. It doesn't have to be like everything that, like every single thing on the list, but it's like, if you have, like, if you don't have anal sex, then you don't need to check that. But if you do, you can, or like based on whatever your sexual preferences or activities are, you can bring that in. And then you just like get the results to your phone. And then they can send you emails periodically that's like, hey, it's time to get tested. Oh yeah.
I try to go every 3 months. If I'm not sexually active, like within that 3 months, I kind of just like let it go. I take PrEP every day. That is like for HIV, it's like 99% effective, the studies say. But if I am quite sexually active within those 3 months, then I will like pretty much go every 3 months just to check, just to like be on top of my health game.
Don't avoid getting tested.
If you're not getting tested, not only are you putting yourself at risk, you're putting other people at risk, and knowing your status is also partial to being able to share an intimate or sexual experience with other people.
A symptom of syphilis would be like something showing up in your like junk. That would be uncomfortable. That might alert you to the fact that there's something wrong.
I would assume fever, but I also know that syphilis can be one of those STIs that go without symptoms for a lot of people in a lot of cases. So you can have it and not know you have it. If it goes untreated for too long, it can be really serious and it can infect your brain.
To your brain.
To your brain. Yeah, you can get neural syphilis. Isn't that?
That's horrible. I'm smiling, but that's not it.
You kind of need to be testing regularly. Even if you don't think you have it, or if someone says that they have it, just like get checked. Take the shot, get it. You don't want that. Just like keep going. Yeah.
Yes, there is a cure for syphilis. There's a treatment for syphilis.
They'll give you a shot, I believe.
Oral antibiotic and an injection.
It doesn't have to be something you do by yourself. I know a lot of people that don't like getting needles, or they have trauma with needles, so they need someone else to like sit there with them. Yeah, I believe that they have doxypep now. I don't think it covers syphilis. If I go to the bathhouse and I like hook up with like 3 or 4 people and I'm like, oh, this is such a hot time. And then like after, you're kind of like, sometimes you're just like, what did I just do? Who did I hook up with? I don't really remember. There's like a pill that you take and it's called doxypep. And rather than doing it in 7 days, like once a pill every 7 days, you take 2, right? Like in the 48-hour window. Ways
to prevent the transmission of syphilis. Education would probably be a good one. So that people are aware of like the symptoms so that they can know what's happening to their bodies.
Condoms. Period. It is like a skin-to-skin transmitted STI, so the most effective way would just be condoms, dental dams, all of that stuff.
I come from a religious background that had a big focus on like sexual purity. If that's all you're focused on, you're not doing any of like the education or communication around like if you are actually having sex, like what the risks are potentially, not only for you, but like for other people. It just like keeps people in ignorance and like doesn't, promote any of the like communication that could be like helping and saving people. And also like people want to have sex. So yeah, just like let people have sex, give them the resources and information that they need to do it safely.
Stigma is big ick, as the Gen Zs say. Gives me the big ick. Don't use the word clean, that's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Are you clean? I'm like, well, knife. Bye. I'm like, I don't know how to answer that question.
There's a syphilis outbreak right now, so like take a condom.